the NFL on EA Sports, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the reigning Super Bowl champs and the Cowboys, and it's coming up next.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Today, rivals square off in the NFC East, and we've got a great matchup between the Washington football team and the Dallas Cowboys. Play action. It's Burrow. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Burrow on play action. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target. That'll bring up second down. Now they go play action now. Burrow. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 42. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. They go play action with Burrow. That's out to the flat for Gibson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. This will be caught at Samuel. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Speed with which this offense can get down the field. It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And it's caught. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. Gibson is going backwards here. Now they come in and drop him all the way back at the 4-yard line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Third and goal, Burrow. Flush to his right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Well, it's up how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, this shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Now here's a throw that's complete, and he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Prescott now from the 50. Caught right side, Davis. And some room to maneuver. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A very solid gain of 27. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. The give is to Elliott, and he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. The numbers for Zeke from last week. 21 carries, 67 yards, and a touchdown.
And we all know he had a big workload last week, so I'm eager to see if they decide to back him off a little bit. Personally,
and the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go make the tackle right away.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
This one fielded at the 5. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as you're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away. But they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Prescott. Open man, Gronkowski complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Prescott to throw it. And this one complete. It's Fehoko. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. A 1st down throw for Prescott. And that'll be caught by Fehoko.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Throwing. Prescott.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
William Jackson with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Now it's Burrow. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The 22 more yards there and another first down. Burrow looking to pass. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Jalen Smith. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow. And he will find his man, Samuel. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Here's Burrow. Now Burrow loses the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Final 12 seconds of the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Tackle made by Chase Young.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey, where it was the visiting Rams.
And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. Prescott now. It's complete. He's got Gronk.
And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Looking to throw, Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. And 22 more yards there and another first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now they go play action now. Burrow. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Give him 30 yards there.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval. It's a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. And that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On 2nd and goal, Burrow. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards. Now Burrow. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Able to hold it to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this shutout is going to continue as the defense holds again. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And some space here. And they work this out past the 25. 67 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. First down, Prescott. Got his man, it's Fehoko. A gain of 6 there on first.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Prescott on first down. And that is caught. It's Davis. Touchdown. A big play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Well, we know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch it short, he can take it long, or he can do what we just saw right there, catch it and then run with the football. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Curtis Samuel and the rest of the offense heading back out there now. A monster game so far, 3rd quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers, though?
Absolutely.
Who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in a route or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
They'll dump that off to Gibson, complete.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. 4th and goal, and down by a touchdown. The offense stays on the field. Burrow going for it on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Prescott looks to throw on first. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Simi Fehoko, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up. And it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
From his end zone comes Rico Dowdle.
And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
A handoff left, Elliott.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. Incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Burrow on play action. He'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be a second down. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
They'll try to run with Gibson, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, his second touchdown on the season. And Washington has made this a one-score game. Hopkins with the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. The ball will come out to the 25. Here's Dowdle. Will not return this one. And now here come the Cowboys. This game is really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side. And now they take over here with just a very slim one-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a...
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Chase Young. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. And boy, this burgundy and gold defense charged up now. They stop him behind the line again. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. Shoves him away. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. And his throw here's incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Prescott. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. Another incompletion would certainly be ideal defensively. A big play now. This is 3rd and 10. Now Prescott. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
You hate to give the ball away here in the fourth quarter while you're just holding a slim lead, but that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give the defense a really nice opportunity.
And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And they work this out past the 25. And a nice gain of 21 yards. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Now this throw caught left side. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 35 yards the gain there. Another 1st down as well. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he'll complete this to Gibson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short. Gibson again. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Antonio Gibson. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And Washington has taken the lead. Important extra point up and through, and that will make this a 4-point game. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So Dak and the Cowboys down 21-17, a minute 39 to go. They've surrendered a double-digit lead but can rescue themselves late as they come up on 1st down. Now Prescott into the hands of Cooper. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Here's Prescott. Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up. To throw, Prescott. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Running with Elliott. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he will find his man, Samuel. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with a minute 7 remaining. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. 5 yards remain on 2nd down. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. They'll go again with Gibson. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here's Dak. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Prescott. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And he will get out of bounds with 23 seconds to play as he does pick up a first down.
The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it?
Oh, Prescott stripped. Well, Charles, this one's going to be hard to digest. You take the lead into the 4th quarter, lose that lead. Maybe they felt like they let this one slip away a little bit.
They will definitely feel like that because when you have a lead in the 4th quarter, all you talk about doing is finishing and closing a game out. But when you flip it over, how about that? Making the comeback and